All right, so I've I've identified the problem here with what's going on with this live stream. It's not even the live; it's my computer is like slowing to a crawl. And I'm trying to, really get to the bottom of like what the problem is. Because it literally like my mouse like moves around in stop motion. Stop motion animation, like it moves around like that. It's like herk jerk 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 jerk, not even that smoothly. It's like eh, eh. Like the cursor is just moving around the screen so slowly, and I can barely get it to work. And it's just I was trying to figure out, okay, is it a problem with the mouse? Like is it interference with like the Bluetooth causing some kind of slowdown? Is it my headphones, because that's also Bluetooth? Like, is that causing the issue? And I pretty much deduced that yeah, don't move your mouse and hold still. No, the problem is Chrome. Chrome is taking up way too much like processing power. It's just too much. And so it's just overloading my machine. So I have to like figure out a way to like, I don't know if I can like taper the amount of processing power that Chrome has like on my computer so it doesn't like overload the machine, because that's really what's causing it. Welcome everyone to the stream. Please hit the thumbs up, share the stream out. I got some things to talk about on this live stream. So let me say hi to everyone in the chat, and then we'll get started. Sound good? Yeah? Hit the thumbs up. I don't want to do the poll, okay? Fuck the poll. Aurora Steele, hello, welcome. By the way, y'all, if your mods out there could share my links out, the other two channels that I have, like just share those out if you can, like interspersed throughout here while I'm going through and saying hi to people. That would be really helpful. Someone could do that. My other channels. I have the Lycan one, and I have the other Showtime Lycan one that I made like the other day or whatever. So please mods, share those links in the chat. Subscribe to those links if you haven't already. Dylan, good to see you. Gloria, yes, hit the thumbs up. Witchy Nicole, good to see you. Jenny's Books and Vlogs, hello. 71. Bill says, Jamie, my back end. No one cares what your back end is like, Bill. We don't need to know about that. Like, no one needs to know about your back end. In fact, never talk about your back end ever again on YouTube or otherwise. They just don't even ever. No one needs to hear about that. Hey, Blasphemous Buddha. Honey Chrome, my love, says, Chrome said, hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah. Sing some Taylor. Right. Yeah. I'm going to sing some Taylor Swift. That'll be the day. Hey, Morky Mom. Good to see you. Let's see here. Tammy, I got you on the TV and still watching the other. Cool. No worries. Hippie Chick. Hello. The FBI hacked me. Yes. Yeah. It doesn't happen very often, but when that FBI hacks the shit out of my computer, it's a bitch to come on here. Hey, KD Show. Welcome to the stream. Sabrina, welcome. Summer, how are you? Driving home. Drive safe. Cool. Let's see here. Who didn't I say hi to yet? I think I pretty much said hi to everyone, right? Kate Carson, welcome. Let me give you a wrench, since you don't have one on this channel. So I've been hearing a lot of hubbub on the YouTube streets about various things. Lots of hubbub. We have people going literally crazy and insane over the Iran, U.S.-Israel conflict, whatever that's called. We're in a war. We are in several wars. As I can play here, let's see if I can show that this is the wars that we're in. This is the news bulletin that I learned it from.
It's my understanding that there is a war going on right now. Am I
War.
right in this?
Well, actually, there are two wars
Two
right now.
war. We're in the midst
Two
of two wars all at point. Now, the United States of America is engaged in both of these wars.
Yes, they
And are either of these wars happening on U.S. soil? Man, it's my understanding that there is a war.
I love how his voice just goes up like incredibly, like it just cracks. Hey, Tracy, there's a war going on, and there's 2 wars. 2. Yes, there's a ceasefire now, so everyone can stop bitching, stop your fucking moaning. All right, Trump said everything's fine. All right, I saw the thing. Where does he say it? Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire in approximately 6 hours from now, when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon the 12th hour, Israel will start the ceasefire, and upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. The 12-day war. I like how he just names it. It's the 12-day war. Sure, why not? We'll call it something. It's a short war. You know, as far as wars go, I'd rather have a short war than a long war. I mean, right? Like, wouldn't you rather it be like a short term war, not like oh, it goes on forever and years. We got to hear about this stupid ass war. I disagree with Trump on this issue. What do you disagree with? You disagree with peace? You disagree with peace? I don't disagree with peace. Apparently, Bill wants to keep the fucking war going because it gets his fucking jimmies in a knot. He loves that shit. I think we're in some jacked up movie or something. Yes, we are in some jacked up fucking movie. So there's that. Still bombing. You know, we get a bomb here and there. You know, the point is everyone can stop talking about it, stop bitching about it, stop losing your shit over it. I also have to say that I heard something pretty shocking and disgusting earlier today. I heard apparently Sally Ann, she was kind of wishing death on President Trump. And that is no bueno. That is bad. I'm just saying, like, if you're wishing death on a political figure, especially a president of like a country that you don't like, it kind of makes you a terrorist. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, she's like, she said, quote unquote, someone has to, you know, take out Trump. But she said like the word like assassinate. She literally said that word. And it's like people just, and listen, I don't think that Sally Ann is necessarily like, you know, a terroristic person or a really horrible person or anything like that. But I feel like they treat these words with like such casualty. Like they just say it and just like, oh yeah, someone has to take a. Do you understand what you're saying? You're basically saying like a terroristic act right now. Like, please stop saying words and not knowing the full depth of the meaning of the words that you're saying, because you sound like a fool. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Let me give you a wrench. You guys dropped the other channels? Cool. Thank you. Thank you for dropping those channels. Okay. So yeah, not good. Yeah, stop saying words, especially words where you're basically saying that people of other countries need to die, you know? Kind of makes you look like a terrorist. I'm just saying. Yeah, you can't say that shit. Yeah, and look what happened to Trump during the election. But see, here's the thing. Some people, they would actually celebrate if someone assassinated Trump because they've been indoctrinated to believe like he's like the Antichrist and he's like the most horrible person in the world. And so, you know, and they think he's like this evil person. So if he's taken out, it's like to them, it's a good thing, right? And it's yeah, it's gonna be a silent stream. Right. I knew a guy years ago that threatened Bush, and every time the prezi came to the state, the guy spent the time in jail. Wow. Yeah, so you got to be very careful with that shit. Yeah, you end up coming off like a domestic and like saying that when you live in England of all places, you can't even call people fat in England. Like you can't even say like mean words in England. I don't know where people, get off wishing death on presidents. Well, good for you, Raleigh. I'm glad you could find someone that fits you, fits your your specific tastes or whatever. Yeah, goodbye, Raleigh. Have a good one. So every country have idiots in government. Yeah, and it's fine to think that people are idiots. And you can say that. You could say, "Oh, the president's an idiot," or "I don't know, like agree with this president." But what's something I've never done is wished death on any president, either in this country or any other country on the planet. So that's just crazy to me. I mean, but see, that's the thing with these drama communities like Krama. It's like, what really bonds them, what gets them to stick together is their hatred for, the same people, right? Like we all hate this person, and so they all conglomerate together in the same space, and that's what bonds them, right? Now, if you bring politics into it, well, now you're going to cut everyone in two from there, right? And everyone's going to have like their different opinions on different political figures and stuff. And yeah, that's going to break up your entire group. But that's to be expected when you talk politics. It happens. So I hear there's also some debate here over some things transpiring, legal things. Hey, Sparky, women can't fight, so they use their mouth. Sparky with the misogynistic comments. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I know the women don't. Women don't like it at all. But let me just read you this paper here, okay? For the people out there who may be confused or don't really understand what's actually going on. I'm going to read this little paper here, and then people can just take it or leave it. I really don't really care. I know what the truth is. I know what's factual, and I know what's going to happen because I have actual paperwork in my hand. Okay. So this says petitioner, respondent. Okay. I'm not going to say any specifics because I'm going to keep that kind of, confidential, right? Don't want to violate any privacy. This says notice of hearing pursuant to sections 741.30, 784.046, or 784.0845 Florida statutes. The above named petitioner and respondent are hereby noticed that a hearing on the petition for injunction filed in this case, a copy of which is attached hereto and by reference made a part hereof, will come on to heard before the honorable, and I'll just redact the judge name there. One of the judges of the court on the 17th day of July, 2025, at 9:30 a.m. in courtroom 4C of this particular courthouse. That's also confidential. Let's see here. Yeah, it just says like the address and all that. If the petitioner and or respondent do not appear at this hearing, a temporary, listen very carefully, a temporary or permanent injunction may still be entered, continued in force, extended, or dismissed, and or additional orders may be entered, including the assessment of court costs for this action. And then it basically has the signature of the deputy clerk. It's got the date. The amended court date is on there. So this is official paperwork. This is official paperwork given to me by the clerk of court. So it is there. People can either take it or leave it. They can believe it or not. It's up to you. I don't care, honestly. I will obviously go to this this court date and be there. And it's up to everyone else if they actually want to believe it or not. It's not my ass on the line. It's someone else's. Yes, I have to read it, to kind of convince morons out there that this case is actually real. It's actually happening. But if you don't want to believe it, if you don't want to believe it's happening, if you want to just kind of look the other way, put your head in the sand about it and call me out and continue like harassing me and stuff like that, fine, keep burying yourself. But this court date is approaching in less than a month. Yeah, it's less than a month. We have just a few weeks to go. So, yeah, just making that clear. Yeah, this is the official. So, just letting y'all know. All right. Oh, in other news here, we have Scareticulous. As you can see, real content being put on display here. My Will Smith video got 4K views. Look at this. Look at this real content here. Right? 153 likes, 4K views, 61 comments. See that? That's real shit. That's what happens when you make real content. All right? Some other people on here think that creating real content is spreading as much drama as possible and bullshitting and just being a shit show. But as I've proven, you can make real content if you just kind of, hone your abilities and focus on your strengths, focus on your interests. Yep. So that video's growing pretty good. Yep, there's the channel. If you want to sub up, feel free, but only sub if you like commentary on movies, games, culture, stuff like that. I'll occasionally talk about like music, very occasionally, but it's mostly like movies, games. So if you're not interested in that, do not sub. I don't need drama views on there. Okay. And don't like pity watch my videos because that just brings me down in the algorithm. It's not going to help. You might think you're helping, like, oh, I'm going to go click on his video and hit like and then leave. That doesn't help me. That actually brings down the average like watch time of like a video. Like it brings down the average, and then YouTube won't recommend me to other people who do want to see that content. You see what I'm saying? You're talking about real world events, which is content. Yes, exactly. Yes, so go watch if you like the kind of content, by all means. I do real content, nobody shows up. They appear. Well, Bill, the reason is, here's why, okay? First off, you have a drama channel. Here's what I would advise you do, okay? I would advise that you just start another channel completely, okay? Because your channel's already drama. That's what you do with your channel. Oh, I will answer that in a second, Sparky. Bill, start a new channel. Just don't even try to make real content on that channel because you're not going to get... See, the people on that channel are fucking up your algorithm, okay? The people who come to that channel, they're not going to watch the real content, and it's going to drag down your average click-through rate for your videos and your watch time, average watch time for those videos, and it's going to ruin the algorithm for that real content. It's going to completely fuck up your algorithm. So if you want to reach a real audience, you have to start a new channel that's focused on that kind of stuff. Okay? That's the only way that you're going to build a new channel. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I'm putting a big asterisk on that, okay? It is possible to grow your channel talking about real subjects on a drama channel. Like I've done it before, but it's a lot harder than just starting fresh. A lot harder. Because you're already in a certain algorithm. That's where YouTube is going to keep you, okay? They're going to keep you with all these other creators. Plus, here's another thing. And now I'm getting on YouTube rules and content and shit. When you're making live streams with your non-drama content, it doesn't reach the same audience that you want to reach. Like, let's say you're making a stream on conspiracy theories or like some kind of historical thing. It is going to be extremely hard for you to tap into any kind of algorithm for that specific topic doing a live stream. You have to make an upload. Okay. You have to upload to your channel and make a video that is like well thought out. It's scripted. It's it doesn't have a lot of gaps with, like, you know, in your speaking and your speech patterns. It's got to have music. It's got to be a high quality video, and it's got to tap into a specific algorithm. And again, upload. No live streams. That's the only way you're going to grow, doing that kind of content. Now, if you want to do drama, you can stick to drama and just live stream and bitch people out and get everyone's attention, and then they'll come over that way. But that's a different kind of growth. Okay? That's different. That's like the Sally Ann level of growing on YouTube, where you go live and you wish, you know, death on the president, and like you're getting some controversial thing. She did it in an interesting way where she talked about the Iran conflict, but she wrapped it into her drama community, where there was some conflict where, like, she was getting timed out for her opinions on Iran and Trump and whatever the fuck, and I don't know. And so she created a whole shitstorm. She ran back to her channel. Everyone was watching. So she was able to get views because of that. But if she were just talking about the Iran conflict as a separate video, like as a news story, they wouldn't have gotten shit for views. So she was able to basically start some drama, get people to come over and watch it, and then talk about that issue. You see what I'm saying? I know most people don't give a shit about this, but I'm trying to help Bill here grow a real fucking channel. You know, it's hard. It's hard when you're in a drama community. You know, people are not going to always. That's the thing. The thing that binds people together in drama communities is not whatever you're interested in, Bill. Like, I think you're interested in history, the government stuff, conspiracy theories. You're interested in that kind of stuff, right? There's a very small fraction of people in a drama community that are going to be interested in that, and that is going to hurt your ability to grow from doing that content on your channel. So, just saying, start a new channel. That's what I would advise. Maybe call it like brutally honest conspiracies or something, you know, or brutally honest theories. That's a little too close to Lycan theory, but whatever. I don't care. You can keep it. You can keep the theory. I don't care. Just, you know, name it something else. If you want to still kind of keep it on, you know, kind of similar to your channel, and then kind of pimp it out like, hey, sub to this if you like conspiracy theory stuff or whatever, you know, kind of like what I do with Scareticulous, you know. I don't talk drama over there because I don't want a drama audience over there. It ruins my algorithm. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate all that. Women talking politics. Well, I feel like I mean, you have a point. You have a point. I'm just saying. So yeah. Brutally honest with Bill. Yeah, you could do that. Or brutally honest opinions, or brutally honest whatever you want to call it, you know, just something different from your main channel. Just keep it. Anyway, let's move on here. Oh, should I show something else here? Here, let me just show this. All right. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but just to prove I'm not lying. You see that date? See that date right there? That was given to the person it was serving. Just saying, they gotta read a little better. Maybe read a little closer. Maybe put on your fucking your eyeglasses. All right. Look a little closer at what you're looking at. What's that say? Can anyone tell me what that says on that paper? What's that say on that paper? What's that say on that paper? Oh shit, what's that say? Oh, it looks like a 7. Like a 7. Wait, there's 2 7s. 2 7s. Okay, 77. Wait, no. I don't say 77. What's that say? 7. What? Oh, there's a 1 there. There's a 1. 7 1 7. What is that? 717? What? Oh, wait, there's dashes. Wait, there's slashes there. There's slashes. Oh my god, 7172025. Oh my god. Is that July? Is that July? July 17th? That's July 17th. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe if you fucking read the whole paperwork, maybe you'd actually know what the fuck is going on. Anyway. Fucking idiots out here can't fucking read. It's just sad they can't read. Really hope the lies, slander, and harassment can stop now. I hope so too. Almost sounds like Dusty Rhodes. Dusty. Who the fuck is that? Who's Dusty Rhodes? Who that is? Who that is? I don't know who that is. All right. So let's see here. What was I going to show? I got rid of so many goddamn. Oh, that's funny. All right. I don't know who that is. I pro wrestler, singer. I don't know. You're gonna have to. I don't know any of them. Okay, so I X'd out so many goddamn things because it was fucking on my computer. So okay, we went over the Trump stuff. All right. Let's see. Let's go over some things here. Where shall I go? Let's go over the David Portnoy thing, okay? I saw this clip, and this just looks so fucking funny to me. And by the way, y'all, if you like the stream, please hit the thumbs up. If you like to donate to show your appreciation for the content, I appreciate that. As I've been told many times, I am broke. I am poor. I have no money. I'm running out of time. Whatever the fuck people say. Yeah, it's all true. Now give me the money. Okay, so let's play this.
This guy's got permission to shoot on my patio today?
Cool.
So I'm gonna need you to make your way out this way.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 0.0. Goodfellas kicked out. National Pizza Review 0.0.
I'll throw it away for you though, so we don't litter.
It's trash.
Thanks, boss.
Trash. What a mistake that guy made. Kicked out.
Terrible.
Kicked out.
What? Kicked
Look at the way he walks.
That guy kicked us out.
Who? This guy?
Yep.
Dude. Kicked out for what?
Great pizza.
This guy is?
I got another one, Press.
Oh, he doesn't remember kicking us out. It's on tape.
That's Barstool Sports, man. Barstool.
0.0.
This guy is such an entitled piece of shit. Like I only just got acquainted with this guy recently, this David Portnoy guy, but I don't like him. I know he's like a Jew brother or whatever, but a Jew brother from another mother, but I don't like him. Not all Jews are created equal. So what's happening here is this Dave Portnoy guy is doing a pizza review, I guess on the like in the front of this pizza place, and this guy is basically saying like, yeah, can you just take it over there because we don't like people filming like right in the middle, right in front of the goddamn, restaurant, like in front of the door, So he's asking politely. He's not like saying, get the fuck out of here. He's just saying like, yeah, can you please take it over there? And then he just throws a fucking tantrum over it and he walks away like a little toddler.
This guy's got permission to shoot on my patio today? Cool. So I'm gonna need you to make your way out this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a 0.0. Goodfellas kicked out. National Pizza Review 0.0.
I'll throw it away for you though, so we don't litter.
It's trash.
Thanks, boss.
Trash. What a mistake.
Yeah, it's trash because yes, I'm live. Hey River Rat, welcome. You can't handle just like not eating right in front of the fucking door. And he asked nicely. He's like, hey, you could just take it over there, right? But this guy's like throwing a little hissy fit.
Kicked out.
And look at the way this guy walk. I don't know if it's if he walks weird or if it's the fucking skinny jeans that make him walk that way. But look at this.
Kicked out. Terrible. Kicked out.
Look at this. He looks like he's got like a poopy in his pants, which is pretty appropriate because he's acting like a toddler with a full diaper. You know, like look at this. Look at his little white shoes. His little white shoesies and his tight little jeans.
Kicked out. Terrible. Kicked out.
What? Kicked out?
That guy kicked us out.
Who? This guy?
Yep.
Dude, never trust a dude who wears skinny jeans. Seriously. Think he high? He's not high. Oh, you think he's high and mighty? Yeah. Yeah, Jenny. Thinks he's high and mighty. He is spiraling. Brutally honest floor wax and dessert toppings. There you go. Very egotistical. You think he pigeon-toed and he was. Yes, pigeon-toed. Like what is it called? Like not like knock-kneed, but like, you know, when you like your feet turn inward, like is that like olive oil, you know? Like I don't know if I'm describing it right. No, you were moved along, bro. Exactly. You weren't kicked out. You weren't even in to get kicked out. You were already outside, kicked out.
Who? This guy?
Yep.
Dude. Kicked out for what?
You're eating pizza.
I got another one, Prez.
Oh, he doesn't remember kicking us out. It's on tape.
That's Barstool Sports, man.
No, it wasn't on tape. You didn't get kicked out. Bow-legged. Thank you. Bow-legged. That's it. I couldn't think of the term. It's either pigeon-toed or bow-legged, whatever. Both of these. I've seen him. Doesn't he review pizza from different places? Yeah, I guess so. He's also like a somewhat of a comedian, but I don't think he's very funny. He just sounds like a prick.
Barstool.
0 points.
And then he spits it out like he's trying to make some point, like, oh, it's so horrible. Look at it. Look at his legs. Okay. Look at this. He looks like a little kid, like a little toddler with like a poopy diaper. Look at this. Do you see this shit? Droopy drawers. Exactly. It looks gross. Like, dude, wear some fitting pants.
What a mistake. What a mistake. What do you mean you didn't kick us out?
Yeah,
What do you call
down.
that, Frankie? Would you say we got kicked out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wrong pants. Guy sounds like he's got an ego. Yes, he does have an ego, a huge ego. And people think I'm the narcissist. Look at this guy. I've never acted like this in front of, like, in a restaurant before. Never. Okay, here's another story where Theo Vaughn, you know that guy who has his own like podcast or whatever. Well, apparently this Theo Vaughn guy, he grabbed a fan by the throat, and the fan tells his story, and we're gonna hear it here. See that?
Hey, I'm the fan who got choked out by Theo Vaughn. Let me tell you what actually happened. So I'm not just a random fan. I live in Nashville. I play music full time. That's me. All of this happened on May 2nd. You can see right there, which also happened to be my birthday.
May 2nd is my birthday as well. Just a weird coincidence.
I had my gig from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. My friends brought me cake. They brought me balloons.
Very
The bar brought me
misbehaving.
sparklers. So when Theo walked in, he didn't have any security with him. So people were walking up to him, talking to him, taking photos. I finished my show. This was like 10:18. Nobody in my party had talked to him yet, not even me. We thought it would be a funny video idea to get him and
Well,
me
he chokes
popping
people.
my birthday balloons together because he's a comedian. I was trying to be courteous because he was talking to somebody at the moment. So in this next video, you can actually hear me say, I don't want to interrupt their conversation. I was waiting my turn to talk to him. Everybody was all just standing around, having fun, having a good time. Nobody was bothering anybody. I mean, I'll show you the full video. That's the guy I was waiting for, who I didn't want to interrupt. This is where the video that you've seen starts. I went up and I said, will you pop some balloons with me? He turned away and looked like I said something offensive. I leaned in and said, hey man, I'm a fan, I'm just messing with you. He turned back around and then aggressively got in my face right there. I was confused. So you can see me lean in and say, what? And that's when he grabbed my throat and shoved me back. What happened was a completely uncalled for reaction. Especially
Okay, so do you guys think that Theo Von was right in basically choking this guy to get away from him? Like, let me ask y'all in the audience. Y'all think it was justified?
hey man, I'm a fan, I'm just messing with you. He turned back around and then aggressively got in my face right there. I was confused. So you can see me lean in and say, what? And that's when he grabbed my throat and shoved me back. What happened was a completely uncalled for reaction, especially when you consider the facts that nobody in my
He's
party
always
had
right
been
unless he's
badgering
wrong.
him for hours. We hadn't even talked to him. This was a 14-second interaction, and that was it. As an entertainer in downtown Nashville, I get being overwhelmed by crowds and people coming up to you all the time. At the end of my shift, at least I get to unplug and go home.
I just like, maybe it's me, but I wouldn't automatically think to go choke somebody. Even if like I'm slightly annoyed, which he was literally talking to him for like what, 5 seconds? Was it that annoying? Like, did he get that much like in your face when he was doing? He was completely non-threatening. He had some balloons. You couldn't even hear like anything he was saying, and then he just chokes him. Like, I just, it's such a weird reaction to just start choking someone out of nowhere. I just think it's ridiculous.
And, you know, I feel for Theo where he probably can't get away from that a lot more easily than I can.
It's not an excuse just because he doesn't like crowds or people or whatever. Look, I don't like crowds or people either. I don't, the first thought I have or the first action or impulse that I have is not to go choke people. Okay. If that was my first reaction, trust me, I would be in jail by now. Okay. I would be in jail. There are correct ways to handle situations. This ain't it. Exactly. Yeah. Go dang it, Theo. Usually very nice and out of character. Well, that's the thing. A lot of these nice people end up being douchebags. I bet you he's an abusive piece of shit behind the scenes.
I'm post-surgery. I was 1 week back from recovery. This could have ended my career, but luckily there was no damage to my vocal cords or neck.
Bad book
I'm not
list.
trying to get any sympathy or anything out of this. I just want people to know that, you know,
Yeah,
the celebrities
exactly.
that you see on camera can be completely different people in real life. You don't know. Thank you for listening to the truth.
Yeah, well, that's a good notice. I will never approach Theo Von. I guess that's a good warning to people who may want to say hi to Theo Von in public if you ever see him. Do not come up to him. Do not approach Theo Von. He will choke you. That is just something he does. He looks gay. Oh, that dude? He might be. I don't know. But that's not really the point, is it? I mean, I will give him credit. He didn't like automatically default to saying that he choked, you know, Theo Von choked him because he's gay, or like even use the gay card at all during this. Like, there was no point where let's say he is gay. He didn't make it clear like, oh, Theo choked me because I'm gay, you know? So at least he didn't do that. That would be annoying and stupid. Be interesting to see if anyone else comes out and says they've had a similar experience. It would be. I would be interested in hearing that. So let's see. Well, so that was an interesting story, right? Okay, now let's go to this next story. This one is kind of funny. So a man farted at a grocery store, and a lesbian put out this video crying about it. So let's listen to this.
It's fresh because it just happened, but my wife and
exactly.
I just went to the store, the
I'm not
grocery
sure,
store right by
Summer.
our
We can look
house,
that up.
just to buy like junk food and stuff, you know, because we're really tired. Just wanted some sweet treats. And we were walking down an aisle, and there were like two guys that walked up next to us. You know, Peyton like walked away. My wife walked away for just a second, and they were like snickering to themselves or something. And like, I didn't really think much of it. So I'm just looking at the candy aisle trying to decide what candy I want. And he walks by and gets like inches from me and just rips one, like farts like this far from me. That's disgusting to say. I can't even believe I'm having to say this. But he did.
A huge one.
And about that time, Peyton walked up, like didn't witness what happened, but like seconds later, and I'm like upset. And
Guys, he ripped a Homer special. right in my face. I could feel the poop flakes wafting by.
Follow after him. I was like, is there a reason? You were just so disrespectful to me.
Yeah. He passed gas.
There.
And she's crying
And
over it.
yeah.
You know what kills me is that she was probably crying right after it happened, and then she cried all the way home just to make this video, and is still crying while making the video. like she cried the whole time.
Never felt so dehumanized.
Not only did he fart on her.
And listen. If you have to begin your like plea for empathy for people to say, not only did he fart on her, you've already lost the whole like. I already lost the whole like argument. You've lost the whole audience. Everyone's just gonna be laughing at that point. I don't even want to. I don't even care what you say after that. After you say, not only did he fart on her, and then you're crying over that. Listen, I understand being grossed out completely. Okay, that is gross. Being farted on by a complete stranger, no less. Very gross. I agree. But to be crying about it, grow the fuck up. Like, come on. You should say like, ew, that's fucking gross. Why are you farting on me, you disgusting piece of shit? And then like leave. Right? But hear what they do next. Look at this.
When she confronted him, he said, just walk away, you fucking bitch. And apparently a girl, wonderful lady who stood by, witnessed the whole thing, said they walked around the corner to her aisle away from us.
Not
and called
helping
us
at all.
fucking gay bitches.
Right before I walked up. So
Fucking gay bitches.
right before I walked up. So he calls me. He's like, just go away, you fucking bitch. You were staring us down. You were staring us down.
Oh.
I was like, I was looking at the candy. What are you talking about? And he's like, we saw you staring us down. And I was like, no one was staring at you. And then Peyton was like, hey, just let's go. And I was just about to turn. And he goes, yeah.
She probably was staring at him. She probably was staring. She was probably like attracted to the dudes. You know, she had like one of these like moments where she was accidentally like not feminist and lesbian for like 2 seconds. And then she was attracted, you know, just for that tiny little bit of time.
Yeah, just get out of here, bitch. And then he goes, bitch, like with both of his hands up here and kept calling me these names, right?
Should I be
so
laughing?
At this point, I don't feel
Probably
safe.
not.
So I walk away. This lady who witnessed everything, she walked away with us. And we go to customer service. And this is Albertsons. Putting y'all out there. This is Albertsons, by the way.
Oh, Albertsons, you're on notice. The lesbian is officially calling you out for not tossing out the farter. Okay? That farter was allowed to just strut around farting on people throughout the whole store, and you just let it happen. You just let it happen.
And go to the customer service to be like, hey, this just happened. I was just disrespected in your store and called names like several times. And the security guard went and talked to him, came back, and they all just kind of looked at us and was like, well, can't y'all just leave?
Right. Shit happens. Right. The Albertsons was like, well, can't you just leave? Like, how is it Albertsons' responsibility that some guy farted on you? It has, what do you expect them to do? Toss him out? And he like just farts on his way out? Like, do you think they're gonna pick him up by his shirt and toss him like, hey, get out? Don't you fart on our patrons? That's not gonna happen. Like Albertsons, they're there to give you food. You buy food from there and then you get the fuck out. Right? Yeah, total Karen. Lesbian feminist Karen. That's the worst. The trifecta. And so yeah, I give props to Albertsons. They're like, can you just leave? Like, why are you causing a stir? Okay, someone farted on you. Just leave. Maybe go to the police if you feel like that threatened. Maybe file a police report. How is it Albertsons' responsibility to handle a rogue farter? Just weird. Stupid. There's 2 wars.
Am I right in this? Well,
Actually, there are 2 wars right now.
2 wars. 2 wars. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that again. Yeah, we went through the Ethan Klein stuff last time. That's old news. Old news. Did y'all hear about this? The black community is reportedly exhausted with degenerative music after Dank Demos, the 489-pound rapper who attempted to sue Lyft, released a song praising Plan B's with Clamar while promoting unprotected sex in front of a KFC. Wow. Well, let's listen, shall we?
I'm so tired of taking B, Plan B. This nigga won't stop nothing near me. Soon I had his baby, he gon' say I drive him crazy.
Big day for a big
Nigga, please stop
motherfucking
fucking
reason,
nothing
nigga.
near
Hey,
me.
I know my pussy a trap. He can't hit from the back. He gon' try to keep it in, but I don't play like that. Where the fuck is the money? I wanna fuck in the bank. He tryna trap a boss bitch. He want a baby with dank. Nigga, get the fuck out of my face. You ain't no hitter, can't shoot in my club. All of your niggas be showing me love. I know I'm pretty, let's keep it a bud. Hit it tomorrow, hit it today. Nigga, you really gon' nut in my what? Nut on my face, maybe nut on my butt. Nigga been mad, he ain't hitting the mud. I'm in the club with no panties on. I wanna take your man home. I wanna hit it for weeks. Hit it today, better have a plan B. What a mistake, the board the baby.
You know, when I see videos like this and I hear music like this, it becomes completely apparent to me the degradation of our society and just how completely and royally fucked we are as a society, as a culture, as a nation. The fact that this is like normalized, like this is normal to people. People watch this and they go, ha, yeah. Like they root this on and they think it's like cool. Yeah, you don't got to worry about Plan B. Ain't nobody fucking knocking your ass up. Okay? Nobody. You can't. Yeah. And unprotected sex. When are you having unprotected sex? No one can even find your vagina to have unprotected sex with you. And she had, so this is the woman who sued Lyft, right? Because she was too fucking heavy for a car. And the guy basically refused service and said, I can't give you a ride. You're too fucking heavy. And so she tried to sue Lyft for that. Now she's going to make some kind of like, I don't know what this is. This is not a diss track. It's some kind of brag track. What do you call those? Like, just the fact that some people can like brag about things that they have no right to brag about. It's like, this is not brag worthy. What do they call that? It's not a hey Barbara, good to see you. It's not a flex to be morbidly obese, okay, in front of a KFC and acting like, you know, and acting like unprotected sex, you know, and Plan B is something to write home about. It's just crazy. People love this shit though, apparently. I don't know. I feel like we're living in Idiocracy like every day. You know that movie Idiocracy? It's kind of like that. Our man would have to use flour to find the difference between the wet spot and the wrinkles. Exactly. Exactly. So let's see here. Let's see. Right, and this dude now, this Lily Tino, remember the trans person who went to Disney and was taking selfies in the women's bathrooms that had like children in them and stuff, and he was publishing them like on TikTok and stuff like that. Well, now apparently there's a woman on TikTok who wants to sue this Lily Tino dude, and they put out a video like mocking it.
I am suing Lily Tino for emotional distress. Last week, I was in Disney World in the women's bathroom with my child. And when I walked into the bathroom, there was Lily Tino taking pictures in the bathroom mirror. And she turned to me and said, "Hey, let me get your face in this picture." And I said, "No, thank you." But then she took the picture anyway of me and my kid. And I felt this really weird feeling. And I looked down at my kid and my kid got turned into a corn dog. Lily Tino turned my kid into a corn dog. Then she looked at me and said, "Oh, that'll be great for a video. Can I use your corn dog kid to explain bottom surgery?" And I was about to say no, but then J.K. Rowling walks in and says, "I'm here to defend real women." But of course, Lily Tino pulls out her wand and starts using transgender magic. But J.K. Rowling was ready and pulled out her wand, and they did the thing where the spells go like... But J.K. Rowling was really smart and used a misgendering spell on Lily, and Lily got banished to the Shadow Realm. Then J.K. Rowling turned to me and said, "Don't worry, if you get banished from the Shadow Realm, you are also banned from Disney. So you don't have to worry about Lily Tino anymore. But you should probably still sue her for emotional distress." And then she turned my kid from a corn dog back into a kid, and we high-fived and took a bathroom selfie to celebrate.
So this is some kind of like skit or something that he probably thinks is funny. I don't think it's funny. I don't find anything funny about it. Listen, I'm usually against like Karens, Karening out about shit, trying to get people banned from places and reporting people and like, I'm going to report you, like that whole mindset. It's like, I usually am more on this. I'm more on the side of like free speech and freedom of, to do what you want and be however you want. It's if it's your life, you want to be trans, go be trans. I don't give a shit. If the trans thing is not the issue. The issue is this particular trans person is doing very perverted and inappropriate things in a place that has children in it. The sensitivity to children is the issue here. And it's at Disney World. So it's like, if he wasn't so obnoxious about it and so like, and also talking about his corn dog, at Disney and talking about the, getting the surgery, it's like in a place where there are kids, like it is a more sensitive situation. And so I agree with people's outrage over it and potentially getting this person banned because it is disgusting to have that kind of stuff. For the same reason I disagree with like pride parades and stuff. It's like, you have like all these gay people in thongs and stuff, like parading it around, like, kids in the area. It's like, I'm against all that stuff. Anytime there's like any of this perversion around the kids, that's when it needs to be stamped out. Yes, but no one should be videoing anything inside of a bathroom. That is also true. People need to have a sense of privacy in a bathroom, and you taking pictures and selfies in there and rating it and having other people listen. If like, let's say he took a photo of himself in the bathroom and like blurred, outside of himself, I might be a little bit more lenient. Like, okay, well, at least he's blurring everything around him, but he leaves all that shit there, in the photo and in the video. So I'm not like very empathetic. This person is insane. Yes. I always thought though the years that claimed to be gay were just putting on an act. Some that claim possibly. I mean, some of them could be gay. Some of them, I don't know. Why would they put on a gay act? Yeah, I don't agree with that either, but that's what they do at pride parades. I mean, they're not just walking around appropriately at pride parades. It's always inappropriate, isn't it? So, I mean, totally inappropriate. Totally. Don't agree with it.
I am.
So I think I went through all this shit. Yeah. Does anyone want to come on panel to just talk about stuff and shoot the shit? Feel free to hop on, say something. If not, I'll just end the stream. Thank goodness it's illegal here. What exactly is illegal? The pride parades in North Carolina? It was never meant for kids, not when they started the parades. Well, it shouldn't be for kids. But they keep trying to indoctrinate kids with like this LGBTQ ideology. And it's like, I don't understand why they need to learn about this stuff.
Hello.
Hey, Bill, what's up?
Nothing much. So I just wanted to explain that, the back end. I wasn't talking about my body.
I know, Bill. I was kidding. Jesus Christ.
So
going topless. Okay, gotcha.
So I'm just thankful that adults that take off their clothes here is illegal. They'll get arrested for indecent exposure and other crimes. So I'm just thankful that if they have a pride parade here, none of that will happen. I see that.
What the fuck?
You'll have that in New York, or you'll have that in Canada.
Oh God.
Or in California, but
computer's moving slow
not
again.
down in the South.
Okay, can you like say all that again? Because my computer just slowed down to a crawl for like 10 whole seconds.
Okay. So it's illegal in many states for indecent exposure, but in certain states, so in certain states like New York, California, women can go topless. A man can pull it down his pants, and there's no problem with it. I just have a big problem with that. Thank goodness if one happens here, they'll get arrested on the spot by police for indecent exposure and lewd conduct.
Okay, so I think this is the response that Theo Von has to his encounter with that fan from before. So let's listen, okay?
I'm putting something together. I was trying to do it in secrecy. I got to like a gate that didn't have anybody at it. So I'm over there, got me a little plate, bro. And things already been delayed 3 or 4 hours. I'm sitting over there stacking my stuff up. Got an extra thing of string cheese, and I broke that down, into similar looking pieces, and I kind of put myself hold together a little bitty sandwich.
Okay.
And this dude came up, bro, and man, I think I felt ashamed of myself for being, sitting on the Florida airport.
I mean, you're just trying to chill.
Yeah, I know. There's something about a man, like an adult, fucking with 2 Lunchables open, no children around, just shit. It looked, I think from far away, it looked kind of sad. And then he said, "Are you Theo Von?" And I said, "Not today, I'm not."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what did he say?
He said, "No worries, man. I understand, bro."
I don't think this was it. I thought that was going to be it.
The algorithm can lead you to do some crazy stuff. Like what? Like to want to do crime, I'll say it. Just gets crazy, and then you're just choking out your neighbor.
Oh my God. I don't know if there is a response to this particular event by Theo Von.
So if he actually choked a fan, why isn't he in jail?
Because I don't know if the fan actually pressed charges.
So one kid starts heckling me in the audience, dude. He's talking shit, right? I got just lost.
So he choked a heckler before? Was this like a regular thing? He just goes around choking people?
Lost it, man. I get off stage. I'm coming at the dude, start choking him.
What?
Yeah, choking the guy.
Wow.
And I didn't realize I had the mic in my hand the whole time I'm choking him, right?
Yeah. You could hear the swallowing.
Oh, yeah, you could hear it all. It's crazy. And I'm like, why were you being so mean to me? Just fucking lame it.
This guy's got like major anger issues. He needs like some kind of help or therapy. He's probably like an alcoholic, if I had to guess. And he gets into these drunken rages and chokes people out.
So this guy probably admits it.
Admits what?
Choking people.
Well, he admits the choking. I don't know if he admits being like an addict.
This thing you could say to somebody.
Yeah.
But and people were dying laughing because he and I are tussling, but the mic is right there.
Good for you.
So
he's an ex-drug addict. And he just chokes people. Okay.
Nothing to brag about.
I don't even know what to say.
He like says it like he's proud.
Apparently. No, he's sober and clean. So he's an ex-drug addict. He's sober and clean. Good for him. Still choking people though. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. Maybe he's got like brain worms or something.
There's something mentally wrong with them.
He's probably telling a story from long ago, but he recently choked out a fan. So what does it matter if it's from long ago? I don't know. I think it's retarded. Don't go around choking people. It's probably not the best idea. Just saying.
And I'm surprised people don't press charges afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
It's just if someone did that to me, I'd file charges 1, 2, 3. I'm not putting up with that.
That's what you should do. If someone assaults you, you should probably file charges.
I don't care if he's a celebrity or not.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You talked to Trump about being on coke. Wow. Serial choker. Well, I guess there's worse things to be. Giovanni's interview with Suicide Boys. He goes in depth of his former addiction.
I'm not like one person in this community who likes to be choked.
Who?
Kimball's.
Oh. All right. Well, anyway, y'all. Thanks everyone for watching the stream. I'm gonna get out of here since nobody fucking donated. And
I know the feeling.
so y'all don't get any fucking more stream. That's it. That's all you get. Bare minimum. So everyone have a great night, and I'll see y'all next time. Good night.
All right.